Hello everyone. Today I would like to share with you a citizen band transceiver made by Yaesu. That time they call them Sommerkamp. In 1973 they launched. The model number is TS-1608G. So this is a very nice transceiver and very high build quality for the citizen band only. So it has a 3 channels preset. One frequency is there, but all the frequencies can be changed just by the plugging the crystal frequency crystal inside. And this work on 12 volt DC, and the maximum power output is 2 watt. And when the conditions are good with this, one can make long distance communication when the 10 meter is open. So also it impact on the citizen band 27 megahertz. So you can see here you have on and off, and volume control. You have the signal meter there, and this is on and off, and this is the Squelch, and these are the channel A, B, C, and the fourth one, any can be also the crystal can be placed, and you have the push call. This is for the tone, and it has a very nice long telescopic antenna, which is high quality. You cannot see this high quality telescopic antennas anymore on the portable devices. And the build quality is solid. And here you have 3 connection. This is for the external power 12 volt, and this is for the microphone, and this is for the earphone here. And you have the push to talk here. This is the back side, and this is a cover, and this is the battery case. Basically it requires 6 AA batteries, which equivalent to 12 volt DC. Well, I would prefer that rechargeable nickel cadmium batteries to be used on this one, because high quality alkaline batteries are quite expensive, and while you are transmitting they will drain out quickly. Reception, they might work for a few weeks, but on transmitting, if you keep on transmitting 12 watt power consumption, they'll drain out, of course. But it can be also run on the power supply, but since this is a handy talkie, so it's better to be mobile. Also, somebody can make a modification to put a gel battery inside, a 12 volt, a couple of ampere battery, same size. It can be also plugged. You can see it's very easy peasy. So I'll hook it up, and we see that how this work after so many years. I place the batteries, and this is the cover, and we turn it on. You can hear working. This is a Squelch also working. Well, I don't think that too many people on citizen band now, but we can make C calls. You see CQ, 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 CQ 11 meter. Anybody on the frequency? CQ, CQ 11 meter. Anybody on frequency? Try other channel. CQ, 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 CQ 11 meter. Anybody on frequency? CQ 11 meter. Anybody on frequency? CQ, CQ 11 meter. Anybody on frequency? Over. It's not much activity, but if there is, you can communicate for sure. When the propagation is good, it can reach as far as couple of countries. Otherwise, line of sight distance is always possible. So I thought this gem to share with you guys. Yeah, basically the Yaesu, they registered for the Europe in the Switzerland. So they were producing in Japan. In order to sell in the Europe, they have to have registration. So they register in the Switzerland with the name Sommerkamp. So all early transceivers and their receivers, especially on the HF band also, they sold with the Sommerkamp, and then later part they established brand as the Yaesu, which is quite a famous brand now. Of course, one of the best 3, Kenwood, ICOM, and Yaesu among the Japanese. Of course, we have now other players. We have Flex from America in the SDR, and the MB1 from Russia also on the SDR. And a lot of Chinese manufacturers are also in the market. But I think these three are the good brands. ICOM is the best among the Japanese. Yaesu and Kenwood, they are also good. So for somebody who has a hobby in the Citizen band, 11-meter band, this could be a good jam to use it, at least to keep in the collection. Look at the quality, and the condition is so awesome. And it has also, I think I forgot to mention, it has also here an external antenna connector. So if you wanted to use from your shed, then you have to take it out, and you can connect external antenna from your shake, and then you'll be able to reach more greater distance. But for the portable one, is also nice to use with the telescopic antenna. And in Citizen band, mostly the transmission is on the FM band in the Europe, at least. I know some other regions they use also in AM, and SSB mode also is possible, but widely is they use frequency modulation on the Citizen band 11-meter band on 27 megahertz. And it's worth to mention there is no license required. If you use a transmitter on 27 megahertz in the Europe up till 4 watt of output, you really don't need a license, radio license, to operate on that. But as I say, that it's with the time the activity is getting lower and lower, the interest is switching through the IP and the internet-based communication. So people are, especially the young people, they are not keen to join the hobby anymore. But this is a good thing, very good device, a blast from the past. So I thought it's worth to share with the community, especially with my colleagues in the amateur radio field. They will love to see it. Now and then they appear on the eBay, not for a very expensive price. You can snap it in good condition within a $250 to $300. It can be a very good collection item if somebody is very keen on 27 megahertz. This can be a very good device. So I hope to see you on some other video, some other vintage equipment. And thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.